And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Ingram is out there with Barnes. Then it's Walter. And it's Mobo in at the 5 down low. And for Detroit, Joel Embiid out there with Jackson. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Thompson. And it's Ward in at the 2 spot. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Ingram outside. Barnes outside. Pass to Walter. They get the rebound. Thompson surveying the floor. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Just a tremendous athlete. Asar Thompson is hard to contain down low.
Walter can't get it to go. Cunningham passes to Jackson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Walter can't get it to go. Here are the Pistons with the ball.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
And their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Ward. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. Greg, we talked to fans of the game, reporters, and historians, and they all name MP as one of the best to ever play, if not the best to ever play.
And MP is up there with the Jordans and LeBrons of the world. He's been that special in his career. If you're talking about the NBA GOAT, MP has to be in that conversation.
And I like that. Ingram using his length inside.
And here's Cunningham. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Toronto making a change here. Barrett's checked in. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Knicks. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And I think for Detroit, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here's Cunningham, and that one good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great, great, great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on it. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Walter, uncovered. Rebounded by Ward.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Manton, the pass to Ingram. Pass to Walter. And the Raptors miss again.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Ward, good.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now, and even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now, here's Barrett. Still scoreless. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Detroit with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Here's Ward. 12 points for him. And the layup is good. Ward's got 14 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan. Oh, amazing! Perfect timing there.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Detroit, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So for Toronto right now, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Then there's Jabari Walker. Then there's Dick. And it's Boston in at the guard position. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against the Clippers put on a show. He scored an amazing number of points, and he was efficient out there. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Barnes finds Dick. Back to Barnes. Fires from the line, and he hits the jump shot.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Here's Ward. Dick defending. Ward, good. Ward's got 19 points. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not getting as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different. And here are the Raptors now. After the three-pointer from Ward. Here's Dick, and it's blocked by Ward. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Goodwin's checked in from Kevon Looney. The Raptors also with a sub. Miles is checked in. Detroit on D. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Boston. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, Ingram, Brandon Ingram.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Ward. 22 points for him. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Ingram drawing the double team. Here's Dick, and it's blocked by Ward. Now Detroit moving it up. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Now here's Porter. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. 1:37 left in the first half. Here's Ward. And the layup falls. Ward's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Different look here for Detroit. Jackson, he's checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for Goodwin. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Kevin Porter. Toronto working the ball around now. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And they pick up 2.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Walter, to the inside. Benton, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Ward. 30 points in the game. The shot's good. Ward's got 32 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. 34 points for the Cobra.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Fades away. Again, the Pistons score.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Down low, here's Walter. And he dunks it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so it's Detroit, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Ooh, so close. All right, give it up for our contestant.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Toronto Raptors.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're gonna need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Checking out Toronto, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
Jaren Jackson is out there with Thompson. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Ward in at the two-guard spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Yeah, there's Cunningham unselfishly giving up the ball. Great pass.
Mobo can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Ward. Shoots over Walter. Ward misses. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Banton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Mobo. There's the screen. The 3 from Barnes. Good on the triple. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
This is something Barnes needs to keep working on. When he's hitting from 3, this guy is almost unguardable.
Ward misses. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will conclude a long 7-game road trip for the team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, DA, thanks. And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look here for Detroit. Duren comes in.
Substitution on the floor.
Go get him, MP. Your time.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Ward's got 43 points.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Clips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so here's Toronto after the basket by Detroit. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Barrett, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Duran with the screen on Walker. Ward lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Ward's got 47 points. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth, we've got Jabari Walker, also R.J. Barrett out there. And it's Boston in at the point. Here's Ward. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Here's Boston, defended by Ward. Boston, no good. Detroit's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. Here's Ward. 5 to shoot. Again, what an avalanche! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Miles with it. Pass to Barrett. Detroit with the rebound. Ward's got 5 rebounds tonight. And, well, Detroit shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Fires the 3. And, yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. To the middle, here's Miles, and it's Miles with the jam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Ward. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Ward's got 57 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Boston, no good. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Ward. from deep three-point land. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto.
Substitution, number 3, Ingram.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Dick. Out left to the wing. Here's Boston. Rebounded by Ward. Ward's got 6 rebounds in the game. Detroit has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Going inside. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Stolen away. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Connects again.
And would you believe it? He now has the 5th most 60-point games in a season.
I mean, what an achievement. He does things on the floor that no one else can do.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Cobra.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Here's Ward after the Raptors pick up 2. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
That free throw good from Ward. 26 seconds left in the game. Pass to Benton. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. From the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Here's Ward. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.